What's up, y'all? Turkey season is finally here, and I wanted to share my recipe for Nashville hot fried wild turkey. We're going to be cooking the breast cut into strips, deep fried in a nice crispy seasoned flour, and soaked in a really good hot pepper oil. So, for those of y'all who are not from Nashville, Nashville hot chicken is basically a crispy fried chicken basted with an oil that's infused with hot peppers and other spices, usually served over white bread with a slice of pickle. I'm going to show y'all how I make Nashville hot turkey. Everything from preparing the turkey breast to making the hot pepper oil, breading, deep frying, and the finished product. So let's get started. Start with a small pot or a saucepan. Put in anywhere from 3 to 5 tablespoons of cayenne pepper depending on how hot you want it. I'm using 5 here because I like it pretty spicy. If you want to go nuclear hot, you can even add ground ghost pepper or Carolina Reaper. Next, add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Pour in 1 cup of vegetable oil. Put the saucepan on medium heat and stir the mixture frequently until it reaches a simmer. As it simmers, you don't want it to get too hot, but you want it to stay nice and hot for just a few minutes to let those flavors infuse into the oil. Cut the heat off after it's been simmering for a couple minutes, stir it, and let it rest. Now let's get to preparing the turkey. For the breading, we'll be using Lefty's fish and chicken mix. I've been using this for several years. It works great on all kinds of things, even morel mushrooms. Speaking of which, I got some. Just picked them the other day. The bigger ones we'll cut in half. The smaller ones we'll leave whole. We're going to toss them in a Ziploc bag. Add a little bit of milk. You can use milk, buttermilk, or even water just to get them wet so the breading sticks. Shake that up, and we'll set that to the side while we get the turkey ready. I've thawed out this turkey breast that was left over from last year, and we're going to slice against the grain about a ½ inch thick. So we're basically doing chicken strips, but instead they're turkey strips. I went out to the chicken coop and grabbed an egg, cracked it into a 1-gallon Ziploc bag and kind of broke the yolk up, shook it up a little bit. This is going to be our egg wash for the turkey to help the breading stick a little better, get a little bit thicker crust. You can double bread or single bread, that is up to you. Now pour your Lefties into a gallon Ziploc bag. Put a handful or two at a time of your turkey meat in, shake it up, toss it around, make sure it's very thoroughly coated, and then spread out your turkey strips onto a paper plate lined with wax paper between layers so they don't stick. Do the same thing with the morel mushrooms, get them good and coated, shake off the excess, and get them plated up and ready for the grease. Now get your deep fryer ready. Put in the grease. I'll be using vegetable oil here, which is just soybean oil. I recommend that or peanut oil, which is a little more expensive. Bring your oil up to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. If you cut your turkey thin like I did, it won't take too long to cook. Don't want to overcook it. Once it starts to float, it should be done. Just make sure the meat is white all the way through. We're going to throw in some morels too. Get them fried up. Same thing, golden brown, you know the drill. Everything's better deep fried. We're going to even throw in some mac and cheese bites that I got at the store. Alright, let's get a couple slices of white bread out on a plate. Make sure you do this when the turkey is hot, fresh out of the fryer. Put your turkey on the bread, spread it out nice and even, and let's grab our hot pepper oil. Mix that oil up a little bit, get you a basting brush. Dip it in the oil and coat that turkey in that hot oil. As you can turn the tenders over if you want to get both sides, or you can just baste it all over the top. That's up to you. You can garnish this with pickles. I don't have any here, so we're just going to do just the straight turkey on the bread. The great thing about this hot pepper oil is if you're doing a cookout with some friends and somebody doesn't like real spicy food, you can set aside a few tenders with just the regular old seasoned flour breading, so everyone's happy. If you like spicy food, you're probably going to like this, and you may want to save the recipe. So, look down in the description below. I've got a link to my website where I have the recipe. Actually, the link goes straight to the recipe, and you can save that, download it, print it out, whatever you want to do. It's very simple, easy to make. Hope you all enjoy it. Let me know if you all try it. Go to my Instagram or Facebook and leave me a comment or send me a message. If you tried it and you liked it, I want to see. I hope you all have a great turkey season and kill you a couple of big old gobblers. Next video you all see will probably be in the turkey woods chasing them longbeards. I can't wait. I'm about to get out there myself, so I will see y'all soon.